Good morning, students. Welcome to your computer class. In the previous class, we are discussing about the chapter MS Access, in which we have seen how to start Access, then how we are creating a blank database, in which we have seen the steps how we will create a blank database, and then next topic was our the window which is being opened. In that there are different options just like file tab, title bar, ribbon, tabs, groups, navigation pane, view button. About these we had discussed. So today also we are going for further discussion about the chapter, but a little bit a revision of the previous topics, and then we move to the next topic. So coming to the textbook, as you have seen, starting access, you have seen it's very easy. The four steps: click on start button, click on all programs, click on Microsoft Office, and then you will just access the Microsoft Access 2010. Earlier there are some important points, that's why I'm just revising this thing, because these are the important points which you must memorize thoroughly. Because if you are just going through a chapter and these chapters are not a usual chapter, okay, these are the important chapters which can come in the further classes also, when you will be promoted or passed to the next class also, and when you are computing databases in your daily lives also. So Microsoft Access is a powerful database program for creating databases to store information. Okay, remember this thing: for storing information. You can use MS Access to create, retrieve, manage large or small collection of informations. This is a small, means you can say information about MS Access. The first thing which you have noticed is the database. Okay, so MS Access is used for creating a database, and database is what? A database is a collection of data organized in a manner that allow easy access and retrieval and use of that data, which is organized in a manner, that data. Okay, the data, the collection of data which is organized in a manner, so use of that data and accessing the data is known as database. If you see in a manual database, you might record data on paper and store it in a filling or a filing cabinet. Okay, whenever you use a paper or we write something on a paper, we used to store that in a filing cabinet. Database software like MS Access is a software that allows you to create, access and manage databases. Okay, so the next thing comes is the relational database. Okay, the relational database, the name itself shows that a database has a relation to the another database. MS Access creates relational database that contain multiple tables with links between them. For example, you can make one table for customer, and that will store customers contact that I have told you in the previous class also, and another table for orders that will store information about the orders placed. So two tables will be there. Okay, one is the customer table and another one which consists of orders. Okay, so these both are related to each other. Okay, so that is RDA-BMS. Okay, a relational database. A BMS means relational database management system, that how you will manage it. Okay, each customer in the customers table has a unique ID. This is the most important part, that every customer has a unique ID. Like if you are studying in a school, every student has its unique ID. Each order in the orders table reference for the specific customer ID. I hope you have got this point. Now next, components of MS Access. What are the components? So if you can see over here in the book, tables, records and fields are the components. Datasheet and forms, filter and queries and reports. So these are the content of component of MS Access. If you see about tables, table consists of what? Rows and columns. Here, a record is a row in a table that contains information about a given person. Field is a column in a table that contains a specific piece of information within a record. So it is the smallest unit of data information. Now data sheet and forms. As you have seen your Excel sheet, so that you can see each table appears as a spreadsheet grid called data sheet. You can type into a data sheet and you can create forms, which are like dialog boxes that prompt for field entries to make data entry more convenient. Now next comes filter and queries. You can filter a table to show only certain records and fields. You can also create query, which is like a saved filter. You can also easily create a queries to ask questions or make a form. Okay. Queries are also enable you to combine data from multiple related tables. Okay. They enable what? They combine the data from multiple related tables into a single data sheet. They take out the common things and just fill the inner. Again, they have a single data sheet in which they insert the queries which are taken from multiple tables, okay, and combine that data. At last, you will see reports. Reports present the data from tables and queries in an attractive format, complete with titles, headers, footers, and graphic. As I have given you the example of a report card. Okay. Now next, starting access. You already have seen how to start the MS Access. Creating a blank database, then when you start your MS Access, you will see a window over there. You can create a new database and fill data in it. Access prompts you to assign name to file when you create a new database file. There are options given. Okay, create blank database. You will click blank database, then create and give the file name, whatever file name you choose. Access creates a new blank database and opens in a new table. The name of the database appears in the title bar. The navigation pane displays database objects that you create, such as tables, forms, queries, and reports. Okay. Now next, if you see database management system, okay, DBMS. One more word is there, RDBMS, relational database management system. Okay. This is also a term, RDBMS. This is relational database management system, and this is database management system. Is a software that helps you to enter, organize, retrieve, modify, store, and sort data stored in a database. Okay, sorting means ascending to descending, descending to ascending. Okay, capital or the first letter should be capital, or names start with A or R. These all sortings have been done in the data. When you create a new database using a template, database includes pre-built tables and forms which you fill with your own data. If you can see, there are predefined tables also, like a student table, faculty, organization. These are predefined, means already made tables in which you just have to fill your data only. Okay. Now understanding access window. If you see this window, you have opened PowerPoint, Excel, Word. So access is the part of Office. So the windows are same, but some options are changed. Quick access toolbar, already you know. Title bar, tabs, ribbon you see in all the softwares, application software which open in MS Office. File tab is there. Navigation pane, status bar, record selector, view button, object tab, groups, dialog box, launcher. So let's see a little bit about them. Title bar, it shows the name of the display's database. File tab, it displays the backstage view of file commands such as new and open. Quick access toolbar, it displays quick access buttons to save the undo redo commands. Ribbon, it displays groups of related commands in tabs. Each tab offers shortcut buttons to common tasks. Now tab contains button and other controls of working with data. Okay, these keeps the buttons and other controls. Groups organize control into section within tabs. This all I have these all I have explained in the previous class. Dialog box launcher opens a dialog box related to the group. Provide access to all the open database objects like tables, reports and forms. So this provide the access to that open databases. Navigation pane shows the available database projects. View button switch between various views like data sheet view is there, pivot table view is there, pivot chart is there, okay, design view is there, okay. A record selector displays the current record number and navigates to other record, and status bar simply displays information about the current object or view. Next, if you see creating a database using template. So there are certain templates like I have told you, faculty, students, these all been predefined. Okay, these are made. You have to choose this and fill the data in it. So you can create a new database using a template which includes pre-built tables and forms that you can use to fill your own data very easily. Start access, click on the sample templates. If access is already open, you can bring this page clicking on the file tab button and then clicking on new. Click on a template, type a name for the database. Access automatically assigns the .accdb, which is the extension of database. Okay, this one, extension of database. Okay, accdb dot to all database files and click on create. Then next, access prepares a new database and new table ready for data. Here, okay, you can fill your data. These are already made. First name, last name, email address, business phone, company, job title, and this is serial number. Okay, means you can say ID also. You can now fill the table entering records in it. Clear? Opening a database file. You can open a database file that you had previously created to continue entering data into it or analyzing its data. Click on File tab. The backstage view appears. Click on Open. Alternatively, you can see you can press Ctrl O instead of performing steps 1 or 2. So the open dialog box will appear and you can click here and navigate to a different locations. Click on the name of the file that you want to open. Click on Open. Now, if a security alert bar appears, okay, like this, if you open, you will see a security bar appears. Then you just have to click enable content, which is given over here in front of the box. Okay, the database file opens. Changing the navigation pane view. So can we change the navigation pane view? Yes. So this option also is given. You can display or hide the navigation pane. The navigation pane enables you to view and manage database objects such as tables, queries, reports and forms. Means these database objects can be managed and viewed in navigation panes if it is enabled or disabled. So for that, what we have to do, you can press F11 toggle key from the keyboard to display or hide the navigation pane. A column in a table whose value uniquely identify the rows. Okay, means a specific column in a table whose value uniquely define the rows in the table is called a primary key. Okay, easily you can say that ID or a heading or a, you can say, a field which cannot be duplicated, that can be created as a primary key. Okay, just like the ID, customer ID can be created as a primary key because it cannot have a duplicate number for other boy. Okay, because if you write a city name is common. Hope the two students of the same city. Okay, father's name can be same of the two students. Address can be same of the two students. Okay, so these things can make you can make a primary key, okay, which is unique. Opening and closing objects. From the navigation pane, you can open any available database object. The object appears in the main window to the right of the navigation pane, and from there you can work with its content. So means if you see a navigation pane, you will open any available database objects. So the object appears in the main window to the right of the navigation pane, and from there you can work with its content. So if you see this here, okay, here in the navigation pane you can see the work with its contents. If you want to work, then you can see over here. So click on the category to expand it if needed. Double click the object. Click on the tab of the object to switch among opened objects. So this is the process to open an object. Now if you want to close, then right click on the objects tab and click on close. Okay, here you can see, click on like students over here list, then right click on the object tab and close. The wizard is a quick and easy way to create new objects. Okay, what is the wizard? Wizard is the easy and quick way to create a new object. So here students, we have completed our chapter, which was very small and interesting chapter. Now we are coming to the self-evaluation. Okay, so I found that I know that MS Access 2010 is a database program used to create a database. Yes, I agree that it is used to create a database. Know that database is a collection of data organized in a manner that allows easy access and retrieval of data. This is also correct. I know that a record is a row in a table that contains information about a given person, product or event. I fully know that table in Access appears as a spread grid. Yes, this we have already read, that spreadsheet grid called data sheet. So these four options are agreeable to us. Okay. Now coming to the exercise. The software that helps to enter and organize data in a database is called Excel? No. Animation? No. MS Excel? Yes. This is the correct answer. This software helps to enter and organize data in a database. Okay. A row in a table that contains information is called. So field is what? Data sheet is what? Data sheet again consists of rows and columns. Okay. And rows are the records that contains information. Dialog box that prompts for field entries is known as. A dialog box is appear, okay, that prompts the field entries is known as forms. Okay, not the field, because field is a column. So the combination of data from multiple related tables into a single sheet, that is called what? Reports? No, reports are not. They are combination of data from multiple tables into single. Okay, so they are queries. Okay, queries are there, which helps to combination of data from multiple related tables into a single data sheet. Okay, now last question. The bar that displays information about the current object or view is called. Okay, so everyone knows about that, which shows the current object or view is called your status bar. Okay, because title bar shows the title and record selectors shows its work is to select the records. Okay, so status bar is the answer of the bar displays the information about the current object or view. So first answer is MX Access, second answer is record, third answer is forms, fourth answer is query, and the last answer is status bar. Okay, so I hope you have all got the answers of your tick the correct. Now next question is your true false. If you see true false, MS Access is a database program. Till now what you have seen. Yes, we are talking about discussing about the database only. So that means MS Access is a database program. So answer is true. Rows in a table represent a record. Yes, of course, because columns are what? Represented by fields. So this is also true. Queries are columns in a table? No, never. Fields are columns in table. Okay, so this answer is false. The extension of all database files in Access is .exe. No, it's the extension of executable file. So MS Access consists of databases. So the databases means the records which are having the extension is .accdb, access database. So this also false. All database objects are listed in navigation page. Yes, true. The database objects are listed in navigation page. Clear? So true, true, then false, false, and then true. This is the answer of true, false. Now next question. Now next question is write short notes on. So these the topics which are given table, field, record, database already you know. So let's come on the first page of the chapter. Here it is given table, fields, records and database also. So if you want to write a small one, then you can write database consists of a collection of tables, okay, organized and row and columns. This you can write. Rows and columns, okay. Easily you can write tables consist of rows and columns which looks as a spreadsheet grid. Then field and records. A record is a row in a table that contains information about a given person. And for column, a field is a column that contains in a table. Field is a column in a table that contains specific piece of information in a record. Okay, this one. This is the answer of the B1 and C if a database. So database is a collection of organized data in manner that allows easy access, retrieval and use of data. This is the answer of the questions which are given over there. Now next. Answer the following questions. What is MS Access? So what is MS Access? It is given here about MS Access that MS Access is a powerful database program for creating database to store information. In place of you can write we can use MS Access to create, retrieve and manage large amount of or large or small collection of information. Okay, this thing you can write. So your first answer is here. Answer 1. Now second question is how will you create a database using templates? Okay. So here it is given. Creating a database using template. Okay. These are the steps given over here. First, second, third and last 4. These are the steps given. By using that you will be able to create a database using templates. I hope you are getting. Now define a relational database. Okay, a relational database. So you will see a relational database over here. There. MS Access creates relational database that contain many multiple tables with links between them. Okay. So it has just only asked about define. So here you will just close the answer. Only the same line which I have underlined is written in the answer. What is the use of navigation pane? What is the use of navigation pane? So you can see what is the use of navigation pane here. Simple answer. You can write from here. Navigation pane shows the list of all available database objects. It shows the list of all available database objects. Okay. So this is very helpful thing. So navigation pane also. Question number 4. Now the chapter is fully completed with the question answers true, false and fill in the blanks. I hope nothing is left. You all are getting it. So prepare it, revise it and do the exercise in your copy without mistake. Now coming to the new chapter, if you see over here, our next chapter, I hope which is a very interesting chapter. After this, services of internet, very interesting topics. So the topics which are covered in this are internet. So first of all we are talking about what is internet. Okay, international network, networks of network is known as internet. Second point is your World Wide Web, www. Protecting yourself on the web. How will you protect from the web yourself? By frauding, phishing, many crimes activities. Entertainment on the web, sharing photos on the web, social networking, blogging, WhatsApp messenger, web app, video conference, FTP and e-commerce. These are the topics which are to be covered in this chapter, and these are very interesting topics. If you take your, what you can say, interest in this, then I hope this chapter becomes very easy and interesting to you all also, and then practice it whatever I have told you to practice. So coming to the first topic, internet. Internet is a vast worldwide network that enables you to read the latest news, products, conduct research, shop, communicate, listen to music, play games, access a wide variety of information. So from this you can access a wide variety of information, music, games, communications, then research. These all created with the help of internet. Now, internet is one of the major reason why people buy computers these days. So we can say that the computer is the major reason. So the people are buying computers these days more. Through the internet you have the access to the information from all the ground of the globe, means all around the globe, each and every information through news, of course, or you can see on a Google map. Okay, so these options are also provided with the help of internet. You can see, you can send messages to others and meet new friends on the internet, like Facebook, Twitter. These are there. You are just meeting new friends online and as well as sending messages to them. This is helpful. Okay, because if you see, in the lockdown time people are not coming out of the home, so they are doing what? They are communicating their relatives with the phone. So why not with a laptop or a desktop having internet connection? The main advantage of the internet is that you can access it from a computer anywhere, at home, at workplace, school, or at a restaurant. So now if you see, that is easy to send messages to others also, and you are meeting new friends on the internet, like you are using Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp. These are using and main advantages. Internet is that you can access it from computers anywhere. If you are not at home, no problem. At workplace, at school, at a restaurant, anywhere you can access. You get the information. You can send messages, photos, videos to other person. Internet consists of many local, regional, and national and international networks. Although each one of these networks on the internet is owned by the public and private organization. Okay, it is not a government. It is a private and permanent organization. No single organization owns or controls the internet. Each organization on the internet is responsible only for maintaining its own work, not for others' work. No one knows exactly how many computers are connected to the internet. Only you can see, like I have connected to the network, but how many are connected, no one can tell. It is certain, however, that these numbers are millions and are increasing in a rapid stage. Success in the business world today requires the knowledge of the internet. If you want to success in your work, in your field, you must have a knowledge of internet, means working on internet. Okay, this is very important, in the absence of which you will miss a tremendous source of goods. If you are not having an internet or you doesn't have a knowledge about internet, then in the absence of that source of goods, services, information and communication, okay, these also can be absence of internet, it cannot be done. Next things you can do the internet, the things you can do on the internet, we will be discussing in the next class about stay informed, conduct research, email, electronic mail, internet. These all things we will be discussing in the next class. Okay, thank you.